Hey guys, nice to have a Q&A with you. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I do have a number of questions, 9 actually. And to begin with, I want to know a bit more about yourself. Like, tell us in a few sentences, describe yourself.
Thanks, Angie, for accepting the Q&A. We are so excited to answer all your questions.
Yeah, definitely, and now it is our turn. So let's start it. So let us introduce ourselves. My name is Elodie.
My name is Andrew.
We're the founders of FlySoulmates travel blog and vlog. So we are a mixed couple from Poland and Madagascar, and we are proud expats as well. We have lived in Madagascar, France, Canada, UK,
Germany and Poland, and now Ireland.
Exactly, so now we're based in Ireland. So we have traveled in 5 different continents, and the world for us is our playground.
Now, what really inspired you to create FlySoulmates?
That's a great question, Angie. I mean, as we said, you know, we love to travel. When I met Andrew, it was a complete love at first sight, because it was all that I wanted for someone, you know. And obviously, it was traveling a lot, so we had a blast traveling the world together at the beginning, and still right now. But the more we were traveling, and the more people were asking, where are you going next, or how did you do to go to this place, because he's based in Europe and you're based in Canada. How did you guys meet and everything? And even with you, Angie, we had this discussion, and you were asking me why I wouldn't start to write a blog about our adventure. So slowly, the idea made it to our mind, and because both of us, you know, we love to write and we love to share, it was just it came just naturally, you know, to start this blog. So we started by designing the logo with Adrian Serban that you introduced to us, and then since then, you know, FlySoulmates is history.
Okay. How did you guys meet, both of you, Andrew and Elodie? How did you guys meet? Tell me more about that story. It's super interesting. I never really knew how you met. All I know is that now you guys are inseparables, you know, together forever. So tell us how you met.
So this is a really funny story. So it was a Saturday night, December 2015, and I went to Temple Bar. For those guys who don't know, Dublin is a district of the city center of Dublin, where you have around 300 pubs. But what's happened? I entered after a few drinks to the pub, and I met Elodie. Next day I was planning to text her, but I just realized that instead of the Irish country code was Canadian country code. But I still didn't give up, so I was texting her and being in touch, and after texting and calling each other, we decided to go for a vacation, and we went to Mexico 4 months later.
Yeah, in March 2016.
Yes, and then we've been still in touch, we've been traveling, we had around, we went to Canada, States, Europe, and then we decided that one of us gonna move, and we just played the game paper, stone and scissors, like that. And I again won. That's how Elodie moved to Dublin.
Yeah, and since then, so I moved in October 2016, and then since then we're based in Dublin, and we are happy ever after.
Yep.
Okay, now one thing I'm curious about is, has your vision changed over the years? And I'm asking that because, you know, we've even seen this with, for example, Facebook. It wasn't what it was when it first started, you know. It was more to link up with old school mates, and nowadays Facebook is totally different, you know, with the business pages, with groups and stuff. So I want to know if over the years FlySoulmates vision has changed, and if it will continue to change. Is it the same or not?
Yes, so of course at the beginning, as you guys follow us since the beginning, like you or the other guys who are with us, we launched just the website, and of course we were advertising our service, we were posting just as on our website, and social media was an additional part to the website. But since last year, when we won the prize in the best travel blog category, in the United States, we decided to change a bit the vision and focus more on the videos, like those vlogs.
Yeah.
So, and promote more the video than the website. So that's actually what we decided since 1st January this year. On top of that, as you can see, we have the merch. This is our actually second
activity. Yeah.
Vlogs, and in your blog posts we see, you know, kind of stuff that can inspire us really to travel ourselves. But apart from those blog posts, you know, video posts, what are really FlySoulmates core services? Like, how can somebody benefit from your services as clients and not just as readers or viewers of what you do?
Our main product of FlySoulmates is designing the trip according to your needs. So, as you remember, Angela, we send you all over from Ghana to Russia for World Cup. We designed your trip according to your needs.
Yeah.
So that is actually really, I would say, us in our cards or joker. The second thing what we are doing right now is that we have a partnership with Svitatis. So guys, if are you looking to travel, to get some transfer, one-day trips, amazing tours, feel free to contact us. Whole recommendations we can and whole catalogs we can send in the link below. The third thing, actually, which is quite new, is a partnership with Dream Grip. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna basically be ambassador of equipment for vloggers, filmmakers, and so on. And the fourth part, which I'm working right now, is we are planning to digitalize FlySoulmates, but about that we need to wait a bit because the more info comes in soon.
You know, social media algorithms are getting tighter and tighter over the years. You know, it was so much easier to get 100,000 views or even 1 million views way back without, you know, using sponsored ads and stuff. And now it's difficult to even get to, you know, to show your post to your own followers. Like literally, sometimes less than 1% of your followers see your post. So having said that, what would you advise? What would you say to anyone who wants to like open a channel or open a blog in 2020 and beyond? What would you warn them or advise them about before they open that channel?
Yeah, you are right, Angie. Unfortunately, if you post something on social media, you're not gonna reach a full amount of your followers. But let's get back to the basics. So first of all, if you would like to become a blogger, vlogger, think about what would you like to write or record. This is the most important. Second of all, find your basically niche in your community. Let's say if I don't know, I'm Polish and living in Germany, I can basically write about it, or cooking and compare the German dish to Polish dish or to Irish one, and so on. As you know, also Angie, SEO is also changing really frequently. Guys, for those who don't know what is SEO, is a search optimization engine.
Yeah.
So also need to follow the rule and be updated on that while you are writing. The third thing is that let's say if you would like to become a vlogger and only focus on that, my advice is to check, for example, YouTube Creators Academy. There is a YouTube channel where basically they're gonna explain you how to grow, how to monetize your blog, and share on your channel the tips. So this is actually really cool. And after you do whole preparation and gonna launch that, for sure it's really cool to promote your blog or your vlog around the social media groups. Let's say, as I mentioned, could be Polish living in Germany cooking. I basically start to searching on Facebook or the other social media groups and start sharing that, because around this community they are people which has a similar interest like you.
Yeah, and I would even add that when you have all of that is identified and ready to launch, really have this discipline to post all the time frequently, because people, once they follow you and they really like your work, they would like to know more, and you get into this virtuous cycle where people are going to follow you and you're going to post more content, and then your followers are going to increase, and then you're going to start having this conversation with them. And this is what you want to do. You want to create this community that is going to follow you for every video or every blog they would like to read you. So that's really important to really be up to date and always to post regularly.
Yeah, the best example is our YouTube channel. Yeah. So since we started posting regularly in this year, every week, basically our channel is growing up. So thanks guys for watching that.
Yeah.
So obviously we have to talk about that, the coronavirus pandemic, and especially for you guys in the travel industry, you know, it has really changed a lot of things. Socializing, it has kind of killed the travel sector, you know. But my question is, when you guys, because I know you guys are addicted to traveling, right? But when you guys think about traveling now, what does this evoke to you? Is it fear? Is it, you know, are you skeptic? Are you excited about the new trend of, you know, traveling? Like, what does it inspire to you when you think about traveling now?
Of course, how can we not speak about COVID during this time? So we already had the Q&A with Stevie Tatis about life during COVID, for what does it mean life during COVID for video content creators. So you can see that link below and just check it out. But obviously our feelings have not changed since then. We're still super excited to travel, and we can't wait to see what's going to be the new word into the travel industry after COVID or during COVID. So far we're going to travel very soon, so I invite you to follow us, because we can't wait to share with you what's going to be the new COVID life in the travel industry. We've seen so far that there has been a lot of emphasis into the customer service, the airlines, the hotels and the restaurants are asking people to support them. So the customer service has definitely increased. So we would like to see more of that.
I agree, looking forward.
So having said that, what's one thing that you want the travel industry to implement after, you know, this whole COVID-19 thing goes away? Like, is there something that you want them to implement? For sure, for me, is I want them to upgrade economy class, you know, the economy class experience, because hell no, I'm not sitting next to some passengers that are, you know, kind of nasty. So I want this to change. But what about you guys?
Nice feedback. We are against sitting next to strange people.
Yeah.
And no matter is a business class, economy, first class, and so on.
And even before COVID, I guess.
Yes. So yes, so definitely would be really cool to standardize the airport procedures around the world, which is really actually struggling no matter where you are flying. Let's say if I flew first time to Canada to see LOD, the airport and custom procedure, it took me 3 hours. Yeah, so
yeah, the first time.
So I think that would be really helpful by using biometric passports and launch that standard globally. What else? I think would be really cool to check the temperature at the airport. This is what I remember when we flew to China 1 year ago. We were surprised that they checked the temperature in Guangzhou airport.
Yeah, actually it was in 2019. Yeah, it was in 2019 already, but before COVID, like, obviously.
So yes, what else would be also?
Yeah, I mean also in terms of the mandatory mask wearing, I think there should be an exception for healthy people who have anxiety, panic attacks, because we know first of all the rate of anxiety is going super high when you fly for some people. So if you had on top of that like mandatory wearing the mask when they're healthy, that could be kind of a problem with them. And we're definitely against, you know, mandatory vaccine or microchipping to get the right to travel.
Now another question which is more serious, I guess, is, you know, as an interracial couple, and we've seen the whole Black Lives Matter movement, which is taking a lot of, you know, momentum and which is pushing for a really change and not just, you know, a social media trend. How do you guys relate to this current climate, which is global? And what are, you know, what are the things that you wish to see out of this whole movement? as an interracial couple? And also, having said that, how do you guys talk about that between yourself as an interracial couple?
I mean, how do we talk about this? I mean, that's the daily life of an interracial couple. We are super, like the key for us is we're super open about it. Even when I first met Andrew, the main criteria for me is that I wanted somebody who travels, because once you travel, you have an open mind and you tend to see less of this kind of people who has, oh, I'm superior or whatever, or you're like this. You're not into stereotypes because you go yourself there, you don't believe too much what the mainstream media, so you check for yourself. So when I met Andrew, I found someone that was really open about the world. He had already traveled to Africa before I met him. He was not scared to come to Madagascar. I think I'm that type of girl too. I was not scared to go to Poland, even when people told me, oh, have you been to Poland already, and how is family reacting? Like, I mean, it was just the best welcome that I've had. I mean, that's why we're married, right? Because somehow it works. So I never felt that racial issues were actually a problem. It was more something that we went already beyond. We were already open-minded. We went beyond that question, you know. It's not something that is preventing us to live our life. We live in a world already, as I said, you know, where we're super open about it, we're open-minded. And yeah, so each time we debrief, we try to share our opinion, to even sometimes when we do not agree on things. But like, and it happens like in every couple, not just in interracial. And yeah, that's how, you know, you broaden your vision. But like, mostly I would say most of the time we agree on stuff simply because we don't look at a person by the color of the skin. That's the main thing. Once you go beyond that and you are here to discover the person for what is inside and really who she is, you don't care of the color of the skin.
Yeah, also there is one really good quote: don't judge the book by the cover.
Yeah.
That's actually what is really important.
Yeah, so, and then you mentioned what we would like to see as an interracial couple. I mean, what I want to see is that, first of all, freedom. Freedom is a big thing, you know, freedom to be in an interracial couple, freedom to be in an intra-communitarian couple. Do whatever makes you happy. Have the freedom to do whatever makes you happy. I would like to see people more tolerant, less stereotypes, and just like we have our differences, yes. But this is what, when we travel, that we seek. We are bored when we're not discovering something different, something new. So for me, that's something that I would like people to embrace, this difference, because it is so beautiful, believe me. So I know that there's a long road to go there, but there's more and more people thinking like us. There's a majority of people we've seen with the worldwide demanding for change. More people are actually on the side of love than hate.
Yeah, and then I just would like also to highlight one thing. A lot of, you know, our friends and other guys and girls with different color of the skin send us some questions, and they ask like, okay, how is to be with black girl, or how is to be with a white boy. So yeah, we also, of course, answers of that questions, because FlySoulmates connecting people. So guys, if you like Angela, don't be afraid to check her social media, drop her email. She likes, as far as I remember, white guys. So yeah, this is actually small ad about that. And what do you think allowed you to maybe run separately vlog about that, to talk about the different differences in terms of the cultures, color of the skin, because it's like, you know, bigger topic than Q&A with us right now.
Yeah, I mean, like that question I really appreciate, but like it is so vast that I cannot, you know, share all our vision, you know, on one question. You mentioned about Black Lives Matter. We're definitely about Black Power. But we do not agree with everything that Black Lives Matter also is promoting. So that's something that I can develop in a new video. But I think for the moment we said what we had to say.
Now that was a really cool session, guys. I want to know how we should keep in touch with you on social media. If you can share your social media handles or website address, let us know.
Yeah, so definitely thanks for wanting to follow us. So you can follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page called FlySoulmates, and it's all together. And then you can also follow us on our YouTube channel. We post weekly.
So don't forget, guys, to press the button subscribe, the bell to get a notification. If you have time to check our previous videos, travel vlogs, travel tips, feel free to check it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks Angie for your questions. Also check our questions to Angie on her YouTube channel. And obrigada.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks everyone for watching this fantastic Q&A with my friends at FlySoulmates. Remember to check out their channel on their YouTube page. By the way, don't forget, subscribe to AAA Network, put the notification, that bell button, so that when I post my next video, you will be the first to know. Remember to follow me, and remember to stay strong and healthy and kind, because we are Titans. Bye.